Hello, my name is Richard Rich, and today I'll be speaking with you about the external factors affecting Walt Disney Corporation. I'll be focusing on two different factors, first of which is the recession, and a little bit later I'll be talking with you about internet piracy. Now, as you may know, the recession in America is a very big problem that is affecting families all around us. It's affecting small business owners as well as owners of large multinational corporations. And Walt Disney is not exempt from this. Although they have been fighting to defy this global economic slowdown, and in a stroke of luck or a great business practice, they've succeeded to do so for most of 2008. Now, Bob Iger down here, the CEO of Disney, stated that this is the weakest economy in our lifetime. So it is a rather large accomplishment that they've succeeded in defying the slowdown through 2008. Now, unfortunately, their luck went away, and in 2009, quarterly profits fell 46% from $1.13 billion to $613 million, which is cutting it in half, and revenue fell from $8.71 billion to $8.07 billion. Now, this is a pretty huge issue, I would say. Here's a graph that sort of explains it a little bit better. We have 2008 and 2009. The blue areas are expenses, and the red areas refer to profits. And if you add them together, you have total income right there. As you can see, in 2008, we have more expenses, more total income, and more profits. Down here, 2009, less expenses, much less total income, and much less profits. So Disney did work to cut costs in order to maintain a certain level of profits, but profit margin did go down quite a bit from 2008 to 2009. There are many areas of Disney, as it is a very diverse company, which is another reason why it's staying in profits through this economic slowdown, that are being affected by the recession. And one of those areas is the parks division. Now, the recession did not put the parks to a halt and did not prevent anyone from going, but the reason there's still people at the parks is because Disney did a marketing plan and put out discounts to get people to come to the parks. So the profits from each person coming to the parks has gone down. Not only that, but people who come to the parks aren't as interested in spending their hard-earned money, and they're not going to go to the food stands or souvenir shops and pick up as much things as they would have. So that has resulted in profits going down 50%, or in operating income, I should say, going down 50% for the Disney parks. And in response to that, Disney has cut 1,900 jobs in their parks and has completely revamped the way they do things in order to cut hours, in order to stay in profits. Another area of Walt Disney Corporation that is facing the recession is ABC TV Group. Now, they've had a 60% drop in operating income, and this is due to, as they say, a slump in advertising revenues. So other companies who are facing the recession are not paying the media companies to advertise their products. So that's kind of, other companies are intermingled with the fate of each other. So Walt Disney is definitely facing that. But ABC realizes that people still crave entertainment and escape from reality, and so they're making new shows and they're trying to engage that audience, and they say they're trying to get back to the family business. So we'll see what that all means as time goes on. A third section of Walt Disney that is being hurt by the recession is DVD sales. And Bob Iger says that DVD is a medium that is reaching maturity. And this is sort of due to the fact that Blu-ray and other new technologies are coming out and kind of taking the place, just as VHS was taken by DVD, DVD will be taken by Blu-ray. So people who have large DVD collections or don't have large DVD collections aren't going to be out expanding their collection because they realize that this is a dying medium. So that's a part of the reason why there was a 64% drop in studio operating income for Walt Disney, which is a rather large drop. And Iger has said that it's too early to make any predictions about the timing and pace of the recovery, but he believes that it's begun to stabilize, especially in the advertising and travel markets. So we'll again see how that all comes together. Now, along with providing hardship to the different sections of Disney, the recession has actually provided some opportunities for Disney. DreamWorks SKG was going through some tough times a couple of years back, and they were looking for somebody to fund them so they could continue making videos, movies that is, and a bunch of business deals fell through, and so Disney swooped into the rescue, funded them, and now has their hand in on DreamWorks, and now has 6 more films coming in for box office receipts every year. So after this recession, they're going to be in a great position to make more profits as the economy turns. And Disney will be in great footing for that. Some areas of resistance also are cinema ticket sales have been up in 3 of the last 4 recessions. So people are still seeking an escape from reality in that. And in 2009, receipts have been up. Also, cable television, which is Disney Channel and ESPN, have experienced a rise in operating income of 5% in 2009 to $1.14 billion, and revenues up 4% to $2.2 billion. So the second external factor affecting Disney is internet piracy, as I mentioned earlier. Now, internet piracy is defined as the unauthorized reproduction or use of a copyrighted book, recording, television program, patented invention, or trademarked product. And one example of Disney struggling with internet piracy is that 10 days before the release of the big budget Ratatouille, big budget film, it was released online on several websites, which cut into the profits of that big release day. And this was just one of 3 major movie releases that were pirated and put online that month. WALL-E was also pirated and put online on a Chinese site called 56.com, where users can come in and upload videos similar to YouTube. And now the irony in that is that Disney is an investor in 56.com, as there are 1.39 million daily visitors to this site, and Disney was looking to get its hand into that exploding market that is Chinese internet video. So their response, Disney's response to these forms of piracy, are to put their media onto websites such as Cinema Now, where they've had mixed results, and iTunes, where they've had wonderful results. And what this is doing is cutting down on piracy, but it's not going to stop it. And Disney says that the unauthorized use of our intellectual property rights may increase the cost of protecting these rights or reduce our revenues. That's a huge issue right there, because I feel that it's probably going to do both. And that's going to make DVD and Blu-ray sales and even electronic downloads more expensive for the rest of us. So there has to be something that can be done to stop this piracy from happening. So thank you very much for listening to these 2 external factors affecting Walt Disney Corporation. Again, my name is Richard Rich, and I hope you enjoyed.